Welcome to The Weakest Link. Any of the 9 people in the studio here today could win up to £10,000. They've only just met, but to get the prize money they'll have to work together. However, 8 will leave with nothing. As round by round we lose the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team.
I'm Bernard, aged 44, from Catford, South East London, and I'm an elevator technician.
I'm Helen, I'm 52, I'm from Goole in East Yorkshire and I'm a ward clerk.
I'm Ray, I'm 63, I'm from Colville in Leicestershire and I'm a sales manager.
I'm Sharon, 41, from Southampton and I'm a student.
I'm Tom, I'm 19, from Kingston and I'm a sales assistant.
I'm Kerry, I'm 23, from Bromsgrove, Worcestershire and I'm a games and amusements manager.
I'm Mark, I'm 54, I'm from Wasselwood in the West Midlands and I'm a retired secondary school teacher.
I'm Catherine, 33, from Newcastle and I'm a housing support coordinator.
I'm Peter, I'm 26, I'm from the Wirral on Merseyside and I'm a bid manager.
Okay, just to remind you, in each round there's £1,000 to be won. The fastest way is to create a chain of 9 correct answers. Break the chain and you lose all the money in that chain. Say bank before the question is asked and the money is safe. Round 1, 3 minutes on the clock. We'll start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That's you, Bernard. Let's play The Weakest Link. First question is for £20. Start the clock. Bernard, in the childish rhyming phrase that means very simple, which 2 words precede lemon squeezy?
Easy.
Easy peasy. Helen, in security, what L is the general term for a mechanism normally operated by a key that secures or fastens a door?
A lock.
Correct, Ray. In maths, what is 99 minus 2?
97.
Correct, Sharon. In the English alphabet, what is the name for letters representing sounds that are voiced without friction, such as A, E, I, O and U?
Vowels.
Correct, Tom. In the late 1960s, major discoveries were made below the North Sea of natural gas and which other commodity? Coffee or crude oil?
Crude oil.
Correct, Kerry. In cinema, the characters Luke Skywalker, Han Solo and Princess Leia were introduced in which 1977 film?
Star Wars.
Correct, Mark. In Asian geography, what T is the name of the city in Japan with the largest population?
Tokyo.
Correct, Catherine. In nature, a spider has how many legs?
8.
Correct, Peter. In education, what's the usual 4-letter abbreviation for the word examination?
Exam.
Correct. Bernard, in the early days of TV, if there was a breakdown in transmission, a message appeared on the screen saying, do not adjust your what?
TV sets.
I'll accept. Helen,
Bank.
in theatre, Okay, you've reached and banked your £1,000 target. That money will go through to the next round. But one of you will not. Who's obviously got a head like a haggis? Who rings more alarm bells than a 999 call? Time to vote off The Weakest Link.
The statistics show that Helen is the strongest link. Bernard is the weakest. But who will the players vote off at this early stage of the game?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Ray.
Bernard.
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 Bernard, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, today my expectation was quite high. I always believed that I'd probably get into round 5, 6. I knew I'd start off first alphabetically. So my aim was, just get through the first question and then I can bank at the end. But it didn't quite work out that way.
7. In the kitty, £2,060. Another 10 seconds off the time. We'll start the strongest link from the last round. That's Mark. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Mark, in a phrase alluding to a precious metal, a period of time in the history of a country when its arts and empire were flourishing is called a what age?
Golden.
Correct, Sharon. In political history, the 20th century British Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin was the leader of which party?
Labour.
Conservative, Kerry. In literature, the 2011 book by George R.R. Martin, that is the 5th in his Song of Ice and Fire series, is called A Dance with what?
Angels.
Dragons. Mark, in horse racing, the Melling Road crosses which course in Liverpool?
Aintree.
Correct, Sharon. In pop music, the college dropout, late registration and graduation were UK hit albums for which rapper?
P. Diddy.
Kanye West. Kerry, in leisure activities, the 1970s computer game featuring only 2 bats, a net and a ball was called what, Pong or Hum?
Pong.
Correct, Mark. In porcelain, the traditional pattern of a Chinese landscape, including a river and bridge in blue on a white background, is named after which tree?
Willow.
Correct, Sharon. In UK geography, what sea is the name of a town in Cheshire that is noted as a railway junction and has a football team with the suffix Alexandra?
Pass.
Crewe. Kerry, in cinema, the actor who has played the role of the villain Lucius Malfoy in several of the Harry Potter films is Jason who?
Donahue.
Isaacs. Mark. In the Gregorian calendar, in terms of the number of letters, which month of the year has the longest name?
January.
September. Sharon, in food, the vinegar substitute made from acetic acid and often available in fish and chip shops is called non-brewed what?
Acid.
Condiment. Kerry, in politics, in a crisis caused by the British weather in 1976, the MP Dennis Howe was appointed Minister for what? Drought or snow?
Snow.
Drought. Mark, in maths, what is 92 divided by 4? Good job you didn't teach maths. Correct answer was 23. You won nothing. In round 8, you get the chance to treble what you bank. Hang on to the best player. Time to vote off the weakest link.
With no correct answers, Sharon is the weakest link. The statistics reveal that Mark is still the strongest link. But who will be taking the final walk of shame?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Mark.
Sharon.
Sharon.
Mark, why Sharon?
Although I didn't answer the last question, which would have put me on the same number of wrong answers, I believe Sharon answered the most wrong.
What do you do, Kerry?
I'm a games and amusement manager
Are you? Where?
at a safari park
Where's the safari park?
in the West Midlands.
Whereabouts?
Kidderminster.
And it's got wild animals, has it?
It has, yeah. Not Kidderminster, the safari park.
And has it got chimpanzees?
No.
Has it got monkeys?
No.
Are there any animals that take the windscreen wipers off?
No, none of those. We don't have any of those.
Oh.
It's a very safe park.
Yeah. And tell me, Kerry, what would you feel like if you were put in a cage and taken to another continent and let out in a park?
Oh, I'd love it.
Would you? So you don't think the lions are a bit upset?
No, because
they're living near Dudley.
They've got loads of space to run. They're nowhere near Dudley. Get that out of your head. They're nowhere near Dudley.
But it is in the West Midlands. I mean, can you imagine being a lion in Africa and suddenly someone says, we're going to put you in the West Midlands? I mean, that's just awful. That is so cruel. What are you laughing at?
Poor lion, I feel so sorry for it.
Yes. Why Sharon?
She got the most questions wrong and she's been really strong throughout all the game.
Yeah, she was only slightly worse than you.
Yeah, she was.
She's very annoying.
She's lovely.
I'm sorry, you don't have opinions here.
I do, and she's lovely.
She is lovely.
Be quiet! Sharon, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I was a little bit peeved to be voted off the weakest link at that stage, but I did get 4 questions wrong, so my time was definitely up.
round 8 and you're up to £2,060. In this round, 90 seconds, but whatever you win will be trebled. We'll start the strongest link from the last round, that's Mark. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Mark, in education and religion, what L means both a single period of instruction and a portion of scripture that is read during a service?
Lesson.
Correct, Kerry. In history, which queen is credited with saying, I know I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king?
Victoria?
Queen Elizabeth I. Mark. In 1980s TV, the private investigator with the last name Magnum and the actor called Selleck, who played him, shared what first name?
Thomas.
I'll accept. Kerry.
Fine.
In exploration in 1910, Captain Scott set sail for the South Pole in a ship called the what? Terra Nova or Bossa Nova?
Terra Nova.
Correct, Mark. In entertainment, the company Aardman Animations that created Morph and Creature Comforts was founded in 1976 in which English city?
Bath.
Bristol. Kerry. In the English language, a pangram sentence is defined as one that includes how many different letters of the alphabet?
All of them.
I'll accept. 26 or all of them. Mark. In South America, what P is the Spanish name for the equivalent of the prairie, steppe and veldt of other continents?
Pass.
Pampas. Kerry. On Radio 4, the writer and broadcaster who has been a regular contributor to Thought for the Day is Rabbi Lionel who?
Richie?
Blue. Mark. In history, which 20th century dictator gave himself the titles Conqueror of the British Empire, Big Daddy?
Idi Amin.
The correct answer is Idi Amin, but you were half an hour out of time. And in that round, you banked just £20, which we will treble. It gives you prize money today of £2,120. There can only be one winner. Now up to 5 questions each. If there's a tie, we'll go for sudden death. So, Kerry and Mark, for £2,120, let's play the weakest link. Kerry is the strongest link in the last round. You have the choice of who goes first.
I'd like to go first, Anne.
Kerry, in statistics in 2011, following the results of a national census, it was claimed that 17% of the world's total population lives in which Commonwealth country?
Switzerland.
The correct answer is India. Mark, in ornithology, which species of falcon native to Britain has a name that means pilgrim?
Peregrine.
That is the correct answer, Kerry. In US government, before she married Bill Clinton, the politician Hillary, who became Secretary of State in 2009, had what maiden name that is now part of her double-barreled surname?
Pass.
Correct answer is Rodham. Mark, which actor and star of the US sitcom Happy Days has written books based on his childhood dyslexia and in 2011 was awarded an honorary OBE for his work on the condition in the UK?
Henry Winkler.
That is the correct answer, Kerry. In science, the unit represented by the letter T that measures the strength of a magnetic field was named in honour of which inventor and electrical engineer?
Pass.
Correct answer is Nikola Tesla. Mark, in musical notation, which Italian word meaning at ease is used to indicate a slow tempo and appears in the title of a famous work for strings by Samuel Barber?
Andante.
No, the correct answer is Adagio. Kerry, in sports equipment, a plastron is an item of protective clothing worn by competitors during which event of the modern pentathlon?
Swimming?
The correct answer is fencing. That means, Mark, you're today's strongest link, and you go away with £2,120. Kerry, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.
What I'd like to say to Mark is well done. He was absolutely fantastic the whole way through. He deserved it. He was a great player and he really deserved the money.
Winning the weakest link feels great. When I drive home, I shall be waving that cheque out of the window at everybody I overtake, which inevitably I will.